What's going on, guys? It's Jay from Dirty Boy Tools, and I wanted to go over with you guys today two pairs of Linesman pliers that can be a great asset to your arsenal. One of them I use pretty consistently. The other one is new for me, but I'm looking to find a way to incorporate this tool. I think it could help me out, and I think it could really help you guys out and change things up for you as well. So the first one is the Engineer PZ59. This is a set of screw removal Linesman pliers. The biggest selling point for this set of Linesman pliers is the actual screw removal jaws. These are the largest screw removal jaws that I have seen on any set of pliers. They can hold larger screws, 1/2 inch, 9/16. I've even had to loosen up a 3/4 inch bolt with this. And I had some problems, but not too much. It's a very capable set of pliers, and it really comes in handy in those tight spots. I don't particularly use these every day, but you know, there are many situations that come up where I have to pull these out from my bag and use them. Also comes with your standard Linesman pliers jaws. This, these jaws bite right into each other, so they're gonna have a nice grip on them. The cutters over here, I don't think I've ever used these cutters. I'm sure they're capable, but I can't really give you a good idea of how they are. And it's got what I guess I'd refer to as crimpers. Like I've said before, I'm not an electrician, so I don't particularly use a lot of the components meant for electricians too much, but the screw removal portion, that is the biggest selling point. And who knows, this can probably end up being your main Linesman pliers just because of that extra feature added, if you were to use Linesman pliers in general. Also, Engineer comes with great grips. I mean, their design is super nice. They really put a lot of imagination and thought into the design. They make the tools look nice, aesthetic. Even the cuts here, they make it look futuristic. And it's always nice to have a bit of imagination when it comes to your tools, right? Makes you realize that, possibilities are endless, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, the second set of pliers is by Vampire Tools. And I've said it before in a video, Vampire Tools and Engineer Japan are the same company, but Vampire Tools is catered more towards North America. And so, they sell under that name, and their color's red, whereas Engineer is green. Vampire Tools tends to be more expensive. You can actually find this set in green from Engineer and this set in red from Vampire. So a lot of tools you'll find interchangeable between the two companies. Now I just got these pliers, and I was looking online, and mostly good reviews. And I saw one negative review on the website, and basically they were saying that it was hard to open. It was very sticky at first. And I didn't really realize this at first, and then I started opening it, and then I realized, oh wait, it is kind of hard to open and close. Then I took my nano oil, I opened it up, I put some here, put some there, I think here, I put it all around, and exercised a little bit, and it opens up pretty good. But I know some electricians are very particular about opening and closing their pliers and how that feels to them. So if that is a sticking point, this may not be the best tool for you. This one is made in Taiwan, as opposed to mostly everything else which is made in Japan. But it does have a lot of cool features. So let me start with the jaws. It does have screw removal, but not like the other ones. It's got a very small screw removal shaft here. So very small, finer bolts it can help with. The grips themselves are crosshatch grips, and they are sturdy and strong and capable. I could file down whatever I want. It'll grab. If you feel it against your skin, it'll grab onto your skin. So very good detail in that jaw, which means it'll grip very well. And even on this pliers, you can see the jaws, the zigzags of them. They go into each other. And even from this point, there is a little bit of zigzag there. I don't know if I get the camera to focus. and of course you could see the size of the screw removal portion. Now, one of the bigger selling points on this is the actual cutter. Really interesting feature I see on this, if I could get the autofocus to work. So it says best cutting pliers. That's a bold statement, right? But they put it right on their pliers, so they're sure of their cutting ability. I've tried these out for cables, nothing too thick, crazy, but it does work very well. One feature I want to share with you guys on these pliers, if you look in the corner, it's probably hard to see, but that corner right now it looks white compared to the rest of the steel. It's black. The reason it is because it's got a beveled edge on it. So that corner and this corner have those edges cut out so that they'll never catch on each other. I don't have tons of experience with cable cutters, but I have had cable cutters and wire cutters catch on each other, or if they had the wire stripping functions, the wire strippers would catch on each other, and it's one of the most annoying things in the world, and I've only experienced it a few times. I can only imagine if you experience that kind of stuff on a daily basis. So that little bevel cut right there makes it way better. You can always be smooth, and like I said before, it comes tight. It comes very tight, so these two jaw pieces are close to each other, so that blade does cut very well. I think with that extra bevel edge, along with, let me close it partially, along with that angle, it's angled this way, angled that way, you'll have a great cut in whatever you need to cut. Also comes with crimpers. They go from 16 AWG to 14 AWG. I have not tried them out. I assume they're going to work well. But those are the main features I want to go over with you guys with these two pliers in particular. They are interchangeable because you can get a Vampire Tools one like this in red, an Engineer one like this in green. In general, the cheaper tool is going to be the Engineer one, but they're actually all made in the same place. And if you see some Vampire Tools, you'll even see some of the Engineer inscriptions on some of them because, you know, it's the same maker, right? So if you guys have these pliers or anything like that, let me know. Like I said, I've used this one a lot, and it's been great. It's a lifesaver. This one I haven't incorporated yet, but I'm sure I will one day. So I will hopefully give you guys updates on it, but I have no doubt in my mind that this will be a great asset to my tool bag. But I'd love to hear what you guys think if you have these tools, or if you have similar tools that you'd recommend like these.